Receiving new insight into the mind of James Hodgkinson. He's the man who opened fire on Republican lawmakers practicing for the Congressional Baseball game in Alexandria. The FBI just wrapped up a news conference on their findings into the investigation. Our Peggy Fox is at the FBI field office in Northwest Washington with more. Peggy?
Andrea, James Thomas Hodgkinson was a very troubled person, and many things in his life were going badly, according to the FBI. In March, he left his wife and home in Illinois and came to Washington. He never told anyone back home why. But his marriage was falling apart, he was unemployed, and he was running out of money. He was on prescription medication, but the FBI would not say what kind. The FBI says he had posted many online anti-Republican rants, but never made any threats. A note found on him contained the names of 6 members of Congress. The FBI would not say who they were or whether any of them were on the field at the baseball practice last Wednesday when Hodgkinson opened fire. We also learn Hodgkinson visited the Dirksen Senate office building and the office of Senator Bernie Sanders. We don't know if he ever met Sanders. He took a lot of pictures around and in the U.S. Capitol, but the FBI does not believe those photos were part of surveillance of intended targets. The FBI believes the shooting was more spontaneous than planned.
It appears that from some of his communication close to the event that he was running out of money. He was not employed at the time of the event, and he was looking for some local employment. Clearly, he was married for 30 years, and that appears that marriage was not going so well. He suffered, obviously, from taking some prescription medication, which I'm not going to get into. And it was just a pattern of life where you could tell things were not going well for Tom.
The FBI believes Hodgkinson acted alone and that the shooting has no nexus to terrorism. As far as the weapons used, Hodgkinson had an SKS rifle that he purchased back in 2003 and a 9mm handgun he bought in November after the election. Both weapons were purchased legally. Live in Northwest, Peggy Fox, WUSA 9. Andrea?
I can't tell you how it warms my heart to drive up and see people and the Little League teams and the families and not crime scene tape.
At what was dubbed Take Back Simpson Night, a special thank you to first responders as the baseball field where 5 people were wounded last week reopened last night. 2 Little League games played at Eugene Simpson Stadium in Alexandria. Tonight, congressional women take on women in the media at their charity softball game this evening at Watkins Rec Center in Southeast. Now